Hey everyone, Gary Evans from Q-SYS here, and I'm joined today with Charlie Jones from Sennheiser, and we're going to talk through some of the plugin integrations and stuff we have here. But first, Charlie, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, Gary. I appreciate any time that we're able to get together because honestly, you and I talk publicly like this about, I don't know, it seems like every couple of months, but the reality is our companies are talking together almost daily on ways that we can make life better for others.
That is true, And with that, we've been working on a lot of integrations together with Sennheiser and Q-SYS. And I think one of the latest ones, and you know, it's been out for a little while now, but it was the TCCM plugin.
Correct. Yeah, that one took us a little bit longer because with the TCCM, we took that same awesome technology that everyone loved about the TCC2, the automatic dynamic beamforming, not having to set up and set lobes and all that kind of thing, but we added encryption. We needed to make it secure so that it could be accepted into even more meeting places. And of course, making sure that we did that in a way that didn't cause a tremendous amount of work for our customers that are trying to install and implement this product. That took a little bit to figure out, but I'm very excited that that's done. And we're already getting great feedback from the market.
Yeah, we're seeing lots of downloads of the TCCM plugin. We've had a lot of customers talking about how they're using it now. Well, you mentioned the TCC2. Why don't we talk a little bit about some of the features that's still in the TCC2 for people that aren't really familiar with that?
No, that's a great point, Gary. The TCC2, at least as just a product model family, has been around for a while, but the reality of it is we've been changing a lot of things under the hood. We've been making feature enhancements and adding things at no additional cost to the dealers that allow the TCC2 to have even more flexibility and to be able to be used in these high impact spaces where we need to make sure that the experience for the people in the room is just as good as the experience for people on the far end.
One of the newer features I know that you guys have been showing at shows lately and stuff is TruVoicelift, I believe it's called.
Yes. Really what TruVoicelift does is it allows the microphone to pick up someone that is speaking within the room, send that information to the Q-SYS core, which then routes that back to the speakers within that very same room. So no more of the, I'm sorry, can you repeat the question, or can someone run a microphone over to that person? No, they just stand up, they get acknowledged, questions asked, everybody on near end and far end can equally have the same experience.
Yeah, and we've actually implemented that in our partner focus lab that we call the co-lab in our all hands space. So it's great when we do things in there is we've actually put a speaker that just goes right back to the stage, loudspeaker up on the truss. And then when people ask questions in the audience, you know, the person can hear it up front, and you know, and we can also mix minus that system because we get the data coordinates from you. So we know if somebody's in the front corner of the room talking, we can also amplify that in the back corner as well as the stage so that the person sitting in the back can hear the person also, which is great features for us.
That's a great point, Gary. And the cool thing about the TCC2 is that you don't have to pick or choose, do I want TruVoicelift or do I want to have the ability to do camera control switching based off of where the speaker is located in the space. These things all work together with the Q-SYS system to ensure that the experience for the meeting room is pristine and as easy as possible.
Well, we have some great integrations with ceiling microphones, but we also have some other ones too. We have some other plugins in the library that for Sennheiser products. You know, you want to talk a little bit about some of those?
Absolutely. So, you know, kind of the whole theme for us with working with Q-SYS is making these things easier to install because, frankly, time is money. The more time that these technicians have to spend figuring out these integrations on their own is time that they could be installing 2 or 3 more rooms in that same bit of time. So having the plugins and having a very thorough plugin library is very, very important. And so that's where we're so excited to be working with you guys on things like our ceiling tile microphones, our handheld microphones, our speech line, our Evolution wireless, as well as products like Mobile Connect, our Wi-Fi assisted listening system, all of which there are plugins available in the Asset Manager so that it makes the installation easier than ever before.
Well, you brought it up, Asset Manager. If you're watching this and you don't know what Sennheiser plugins we have, you can go to Asset Manager and Q-SYS Designer and just type Sennheiser in at the top there and you'll get the list of all the Sennheiser plugins we have there. Charlie, I'd like to thank you for coming by today and hanging out with us, and we'll see you again soon.
Always a pleasure, Gary. Thanks for having me, and look forward to seeing you.
Yep. Thank you, everybody.